Hey everybody, welcome back to Dude's Brunch. It's a podcast about pop culture, internet garbage, and black coffee. I'm your host, Taylor Olmstead, and with me, the icon of style, Tyler Reed. Tyler, what'd you have for brunch today?
Hey everybody, how's it going? Through some twist of fate, I had the day off. It was more of a clerical error more than anything, but that's fine. So today I found myself spending a day at Michael's house, a friend of the show. And he made us a quiche. And then we played Pandemic Legacy all day. And a board game literally made me feel emotions in a way I never, like some video games or television shows happen. So that's pretty special. So I'm still a little shook from that. But the quiche was very good. Good job, Michael.
Nothing like a good quiche to start off an emotionally trying day of board games. Light show enthusiast Sean Evans is here.
Show enthusiast?
Sean, what did you have for brunch today?
What does that even mean? Where'd you get that from?
Well, you were playing with laser pointers before we started the show.
No, I said I got my cat an automated laser pointer.
So he's really, if anything, he does not like laser pointers. He's actually a enthusiast.
Yeah. She's actually a scientist that's working on different kind of laser properties, so this is like a solid investment for her because I believe in her future. I don't know how much Tyler can say about that with his cat, but Ember is on the road to a degree, whereas Jekyll is...
I mean...
Jekyll's just following his bliss.
I mean, we pick him up now, and he doesn't get immediately frustrated and angry, but it's just because every time we pick him up, it's then followed by treats, so it ends up real good.
Oh, that's even sadder.
Well, I mean...
Sean's cat is an honor student, and what's yours doing?
Mm-hmm.
Smoking in the bathroom.
Well, yeah, I mean, in some ways, he's really more of a Roger Klotz, where he really has a hard outer shell, but deep on the inside, he really just cares.
Oh my god, get away from me.
Also about his cat, so it's really sort of a sort of an Ouroboros of concern, so...
Sean, what did you eat for brunch today?
I had a piece of cranberry orange cake with a cup of black coffee.
Ooh, was this homemade cranberry orange cake?
No, this was store-bought.
It still sounds delicious.
It was delicious.
Well, like I said, I'm your host, Taylor. I do not have a cat, so sorry, don't at me. But I did have brunch today. I had some scrambled eggs and toast and some coffee. It was very delicious. Just a nice, standard, chill brunch this morning. Good stuff.
Derek, do you care about the kind of coffee you drink, like, at all? What kind of coffee do you drink? I don't think we've ever talked about this.
So I'm in a really weird place, Tyler, and I know you're going to hate me for this.
That's fine. You're allowed to say whatever you want.
But I've been drinking flavored coffee.
Okay.
And using flavored creamer.
Okay.
So at the moment, I have hazelnut coffee and caramel macchiato creamer. And I don't know why I've done this to myself, but for some reason it tastes good, and I just can't stop. I need help, Tyler. Please.
I mean...
teach me the way of the good coffee.
I would say really just... there's a lot to address there, but I think... I was like, the flavored coffee, I was like, alright. And then you combined it with the flavored creamer, and I'm like, that's like 5 strikes. You're out of here already. But I mean, I think I would say that like we end up serving like drip coffee anyway, like where I work, and like the guy who does it is like, yeah, I mean, we could do like pour overs, but that would take like so much extra time, and people would just never get their coffees. So we had to think of a better way. So really, it was just about them grinding better and using good beans, and so like. I mean, it just, you gotta follow your bliss, and if it's like, this is what you need, like, if you can't find good, like, local roasted coffee that doesn't taste good by itself, I mean, I don't know. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, that's my problem, is that I can't, like, A, I can't find it, and B, a lot of the times it's really overpriced, and so I need to find, like, a blend of coffee that I can buy in whole bean form that I actually enjoy, but, and can't afford, but that just hasn't happened yet, and I got so sick of just generic grocery store coffee that now I'm on to flavored grocery store coffee.
Right. Well, I mean, like, I could say, well, you did buy like the latest iPhone on release, so I could say, well, you definitely have some money, but that's that's chasing. You have different priorities, and that's fine because I realize you also run a tech podcast where you have to talk about these things. But
I'm also leasing that iPhone. Let's not get
that's true.
let's
That
not
is
get
true.
it twisted. I can't just buy it outright with cash.
Sure, and I mean, like, how much is a big jar of Folgers? I don't actually remember. I don't know, like, or what do you use? Like, how much is your coffee intake?
So right now I think I have like 8 o'clock brand. I usually get like Seattle's Best, but they didn't have it the other day, and it's like $5 to $8 for a week's worth of coffee, depending on what kind of sale it's on.
Sure. So I mean, would $14 to $16 break the bank for like
14 to 16 a week?
I mean, if you're paying 8 or 9 for coffee that you think is really bad.
I don't think it's really bad. I think it's acceptable, and I feel like doubling my price to get really good coffee is maybe just not there right now.
I mean, are you making like a full pot? Like, what's your process?
I'm making 2 cups every morning,
Okay.
so I'm not even making that much.
But you're using like a regular coffee machine, right?
Yeah, I'm currently using a 12-cup coffee machine that's not programmable to make 2 cups every morning.
Well, I mean, that sounds like almost the problem there is that like you probably use more coffee than you even know what to do with, and you're like, well, that's it. I only wanted 2 cups, but I've made 10. But of course that's like you then have to make a larger purchase to then scale down to then like scale back up. Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But I mean, I get like a pound of coffee, and that lasts me like a month of making like 1 or 2 cups a day.
And how much is a pound of coffee?
It costs me like 14 to 16.
Oh, yeah, if that's a month, then yeah, that's totally doable.
I mean, if I get a pound and I use about 25 grams for like basically for a 20-ounce cup for like almost like for like every I think I usually end up using about 1 pound of coffee. I think making just 1 cup for most days, like 5 days a week. I think unless you're making it literally all 7 days, maybe you would have to get like a pound and a half.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
You also have to factor in the creamer too. So I don't know. It just depends.
I would
Then
probably
if you
stop
even
buying
like
these
black
expensive
coffee.
fancy creamers. But yeah, I'll keep everybody updated on my coffee consumption here.
Right.
And if people have suggestions too, particularly other people who do drip coffee, if you found like a really good ground coffee for drip, I would be very interested to hear about that.
Because you're also specifically do not want to do like a pour over process.
No, I don't have that kind of time in the
You
morning.
don't want to spend the time in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Sean. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, hey.
How do you like your coffee?
It
just
depends.
You just use a big machine, just like Taylor.
I had it twice today. I had it out of the big machine, but it's okay because Sarah usually drinks 6 cups, and I drink 2 in the morning.
They're like 12-ounce cups, right? They're probably just regular size mugs.
They're regular size cups. They're not like big.
You can get away with it.
Sorry, 4 cups, and I drink 2, so I make 6 cups. And then this morning, halfway through my run, I had to go by a Starbucks, so I stopped in and had a mid-run Starbucks drinking thing. And I tried their Christmas blonde roast. It's actually really good.
I think the Starbucks blonde roast is really underrated, like just in general.
I mean, without knowing anything about it, I mean, blonde, I believe, if I recall correctly, that means it's the lighter roast, so it means it's more caffeinated, so that probably means it's ideally not going to taste less like a campfire. So
Right.
It might actually taste good.
That doesn't really bother me.
I know, but you're allowed to like burnt taste, and that's fine. I specifically do not like burnt taste in my like that those notes. But I know specifically other people have been like, I love that flavor.
There's a big difference between having burnt coffee and having burnt tastes. Mm-hmm. Right? Like when you drink a stout beer, it tastes like burnt, right?
Right.
But it's not burnt.
It tastes peaty or smoky. It doesn't taste burnt.
Right.
That makes me curious, Sean. Are you a scotch drinker?
I don't buy it.
But like, if somebody offered you a glass of scotch, you would drink it.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like Tyler would not.
No.
right?
I don't feel like you're a Scotch man.
What's the notes? What kind of like? I mean, like I used to. I mean,
like a wood, like a forest fire. It's literally like smoked barrel.
I mean, my problem with liquor most of the time is the same problem I usually have with coffee, is that I really don't need any extra calories, like in the drink department. So it's like, if it's straight, usually if I can tolerate that, that's usually pretty good. Like, I don't need extra like bullshit added to it. So I would probably try it. I probably would like it. I mean, do you drink that straight? Do you like on the rocks, or you drink that like warm?
It just depends.
Yeah, you can kind of drink it however you want.
Well, I know, like, some stuff is, like, you gotta drink it a certain way. Like, it's either you gotta drink it, like, warm, or you gotta...
I mean, you definitely don't want to add a whole lot of stuff to it. Mm-hmm. It's complex enough by itself.
I mean, that sounds fun, so I'm into that.
I mean, Okay, so if I have a sore throat, I go for two things. Whiskey and Scotch, depending on whatever I have.
So you mean American whiskey or Scotch?
Yeah. Canadian, probably.
Yeah, that's right. You are a Canadian whiskey drinker. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about toddies when I worked at a bar, and I had it one time, and I was like, hey, this does make me feel better.
Have you had an Irish coffee before?
You know what? The place below Catherine has really... I think they have, like, a really good, like, Irish coffee. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I want to.
You should try it. I think you'll like it. It's kind of sugary depending on where you get it, but it's still good.
I mean, at that point, I realized what I'm getting myself into.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as it's the holiday shopping season, we here at Dudes Brunch wanted to put together a special shopping guide for you, the people. And so we have done all the work for you. We have tanked our Amazon search results so you don't have to, because this week we have the worst gifts of Amazon. So who wants to go first?
I'm going first because I have an actually good gift, and it's actually gotten lower in price since I ordered it, which is actually makes me a little mad.
Wait, you ordered this object?
Yeah, of course I did. That was like, I was like, you gotta put your money where your mouth is, Like, I feel like, much like buying $45 in candy. Thanks, Bob. You gotta experience these things in order to truly understand how to critique them. And so what I bought was... This is actually what started the topic idea. And so I was looking for pants. I started on, like, joggers. And so I ended up with two-tone Thai Fisherman pants yoga trousers / burgundy charcoal one size fits most. Okay?
Can you send us this link again, Tyler? Everybody needs to experience this thing.
So I would say... calling this weird or anything that like is kind of like I believe is it called like Orientalism, I think, is where it's like, oh, it's from somewhere else, that means it's weird. That's not exactly what I'm trying to say, but it's something you usually cannot find in local stores. These pants are essentially just really, really big baggy pants that you sort of just fold over on itself and then tie it off to basically create these pants that are really baggy, really loose, and are meant just for really, really flexible, I guess, apparently for fishing or for yoga. And for one size fitting most. And, so I got them when I got home today after playing Pandemic, and I put them on, and, it took me a second to figure out how to put these things on, because they gave me, like, a little instruction guide. Yeah, so they have this instruction guide, and of course, as most like visual step-by-step instructions are, they help, but they'll always get you to the goal. So I had to watch a video of this, and it was very helpful, because like the ties, you have to take them around, you have to have them set up in the back and then bring them up front towards you, and it didn't really show that in the visual that I had. But after that, I mean, they're comfy, I can get lots of breathing room. Very airy, keeping me warm in this Ohio winter.
Man, these things are ridiculous. Like, everything about them. They're so big. Like, viewers or listeners, you can't understand just how huge these pants are. I'm going to put a link in the show notes to a competitor to the version of these pants that Tyler bought. It shows I would say, skinny person with these pants around them, and they're pushing their arms out to the edges of the pants, and there's like 4 feet of waistband past this person's actual waist on either side.
Mm-hmm.
It's maddening how big these things are. These, like... I don't get it. Okay. Product features. Tie cotton drill, Fisherman yoga pants, free size. Free size. As
What?
in, there is no size.
What
size.
What color did you get?
I got, it was the burgundy and charcoal.
The ones that are on the thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
those specific ones, because that's just what I landed on, and I liked them enough, and I was like, let's get them. So I would say I would rather not probably harp on, like, someone else's culture and, like, these are weird because they're not from here. Like, we wear sweatpants, and those are gaudy as shit, but I would say we should just take a look at the reviews of the customers, what they have to say about it. I think that's really where the gold is going to be.
You know, I usually trust you on this, but I also feel like I should also, like, as soon as I thought, like, you know, the reviews are probably right, I also thought, I heard in the back of my head somebody telling me, if everybody was running off a cliff, would you go run off a cliff too?
Case in point.
And the answer is, it depends on what color they wear. Because these blue and maroon ones are actually really cool. Are you a member of Prime? Did you get free shipping?
Yes.
Oh man, because I'm thinking like.
Because what's the point? If you see Amazon, I use that Prime.
For $7.89, these look kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Sean's actually gonna buy these. At least they're on Prime, so you get them in 2 days.
And then I sort of started to look at like the really like flowy freeform like t-shirts too. And I was and then where it gets really goofy, where we're actually okay to like be critical and like have like critique about this, it starts getting to like prop wear, like pirate hats and swords, and you're like, okay. Amazon's clearly like looking at these people who are like trying to build their cosplay outfits. They're like, yoga pants, faux flintlock pistol. Makes sense.
Although Sarah and I just watched Why Him with Bryan Cranston and
James Franco.
James Franco. And James Franco has on this pair of like men's yoga pants that were really cool. And after seeing them on him, I was kind of like, oh, I hate you, James Franco, but I really want those pants.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I haven't told Sarah yet. I think she just learned that she's going to get me like 6 pairs. She just told me.
Well, so speaking of new men's fashion trends, I want to draw your attention to my product. These are the Enjoydeal LED flashing eyelashes, motion activated glow light up eyelid blue. That is the actual product name.
So
these are LED eyelashes that you put on over your actual eyelashes to light up your eyelashes blue. The photo is of a man with a man bun looking down at the ground to accentuate the fact that he's wearing light up eyelashes, and what appear to be just like the metal arms of glasses going back over his ear that hold these eyelashes on. And there are some other photos, including a close-up of the lashes over someone's face, and it says, "These are the lashes of the future via super thin wires." F-lashes is what they're called, apparently, to this person. Patent-pending technology is powered by a coin battery, similar to those found in a watch. Safe, inexpensive, and easily found at most stores. A fresh battery, not battery, can last for over 4 hours. Product features: safety and quality. Waterproof, simple construction, easy operation. First, insert fresh battery. Second, connect lashes. Third, attach behind head. Lastly, apply using lash adhesive. It poses little risk of harm. Do not emit noticeable heat, which completely cool to the touch. So the good news is they're not going to burn your face off, apparently. This product has 1 review. It's a 2-star review from Kelly Sanchez. And Kelly says, "These are so neat, but the wires are much bigger and longer than what I expected. I loved the various settings, but realistically, I would never use them due to the wires."
This all might seem really weird, but I'm honestly way more struck by the consumers who viewed this also viewed, and the first link is men's sexy pantyhose, tights, hosiery, seamless lingerie.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the show notes to what men's sexy pantyhose, tights, seamless lingerie looks like.
And they got a 4.5-star review. Oh my god, they even have they have a junk pocket. It looks like an elephant trunk.
we gotta finish talking about the eyelashes
Pinnochio was
first.
gonna rob a bank. It was like Pinnochio was gonna rob a bank. He would need these pantyhose.
Okay,
Sit down there.
let's finish talking about the eyelashes, and then we gotta go talk to that. We gotta save it. We can't waste this. I know. In looking more at these eyelashes, they have 5 modes. I want to read you the modes that you can put your eyelashes in: liquid pour, twilight sparkle, hyperburst, night riding, and endless winks. What do you think the endless winks mode looks like on light up eyelashes? Is it just like an alternating strobe, like the light bar on a police car? Can I get red and blue ones so that people think I'm like a police officer as I run up to them?
If I was gonna go to like a rave or a Empire of the Sun concert and I wanted to be like totally ready, I would do this. It's not my thing, but I get it. Sometimes you just want to be that. You just want to be like, maybe you want to attract all the hummingbirds in a 10-mile radius. This is the product for you. I also would recommend.
Tyler, do you have anything to say?
These pantyhose are getting to me.
Tyler, do you have anything to say about the eyelashes, or should we move on to the pantyhose?
Just keep it going.
All right, Sean, let us have it. Just rip into these things.
This isn't even my thing, but the men's sexy pantyhose, tights, hosiery, seamless lingerie, while being quite sexy, are also quite generous, I would imagine. It's sad that when you look at the pictures that, oh man, these really are something. Oh my god. I'm about to post something on this one, on here that you are never going to be able to unsee. You are never going to be able to unsee the bottom picture of this.
Oh gosh, Sean, what did you do?
Oh no. Oh no. That's a donger.
Oh wow.
That's just seamless nylon trunk.
Why does it? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I definitely feel like somebody who would buy this, the purpose would probably be like for an arousal thing, but do you have to show it?
Yeah, the images they use for these products are just so. They go from 0 to 100 real quick.
It's like this is borderline pornographic.
I mean, we gotta read some reviews, right? We have to.
There's only one review. It's 5-star.
What does it say?
It says, written by Chris on March 14, 2017. They feel good. The sleeve has no seam. The sleeve feels softer than the legs. They fit good. They get a little small on the sleeve when you're at full attention.
This may be even too raunchy for our podcast.
This is really going to mess up my thing.
Oh yeah, all of our
It's
Amazon
gonna-
search results are garbage for the next like month. On yeah, so looking at the original pair that we were looking at, here's a review. Subject line: I'm wearing it and I strongly recommend it. There's like 4 sentences after that, but I feel like the fact that this person gave it a 5-star review and in the first line said they're wearing the product, I'm gonna go ahead and believe you
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
just
believe you
leave it
too.
at that.
You know, the internet is a beautiful place where everyone's accepted and you can buy whatever you want. And you know, I'm proud of the internet for that, I guess, kind of, in some ways. Not in all respects, because some of it is absolutely disgusting and morally wrong. But, I mean, if you want to get men's pantyhose, you should do that. And I'm not going to judge you for that at all.
All right, Sean, what product did you find?
Oh, man, what product did I not find? What do you want to start with? I guess we should start with my preposterous one that I first posted. So this is, wow, I love this idea. I just don't see this as practical, and I got the second one because the pictures are better. It's called the Respoto R Motion Golf Club Simulator and Swing Analyzer, and you got to look at the combo package pictures because it's hilarious. So basically what it is a bunch of accelerometers that you can put on your golf club, and then it has a little wireless thing that goes to a computer program, and you can play these courses on your computer, like hooked up to a big screen, which is kind of a cool idea, right? Like, oh, hey, you know, like, we're gonna, you know, play golf inside. But then when I look at the pictures, the first 2 are of men playing golf in their living rooms. And I don't know if you guys have ever swung a golf club, but let me tell you where I'm not swinging a golf club. And that's anywhere near anything that I think is valuable. Because that is like...
I also want to point out that in the first image, there is a man. He is golfing in his living room. You're correct. To his left is a television turned off.
Is a big television.
Turned off, not even showing the Swing Analyzer program. To his right is a laptop, also turned off. But the most distressing thing of this photo, even beyond the fact that he just has these screens within striking distance of his golf ball, he is golfing indoors barefoot.
Yep.
Like, they went to all the effort of putting him in golfing clothes and setting up a golf bag, but they didn't put shoes on him or even slippers? Like, what kind of animal are you?
I mean, he's just got to get ready for, like, the after hours, like, pajama league. I mean, you got to get your swing on when you're wearing your jammies.
Tyler makes a good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah, I know, that's my before bed ritual right there.
But you know that at some point in time, even if you're a good golfer, that your kid's going to come down and he's going to get your clubs and he's going to let Whale go on one of them things and it's going to go flying off into something. And when it does, you're going to either have a huge hole in your drywall or you're going to have a very expensive replacement trophy.
That's right.
Or your family's inconspicuously placed fine china that is you still have in your millennial household that hasn't been completely replaced by IKEA furniture.
That's your house, bro.
Oh, you got fine china hanging out, Sean? Where's that at?
I don't have fine china, but actually I have my art vases in the other room.
The reviews are all surprisingly good on this golf simulator,
I
Sean.
know, that's what I mean. I kind of want it. And I think for $300, that's a fair price because, like, golf is expensive. So dropping $300 is nothing for probably most people that play golf. But
You're not going to set it up in your living room?
oh, no way, man. I mean, the only realistic picture of this is the dude that plays it in his garage. That's the only realistic picture. Because what's the worst that happens? This dude has nothing else in his garage. You hit that golf ball, it misses the net or goes straight up into the ceiling. What do you have? Like a dent in your wall?
It looks like his garage goes out into a lake, but it's actually just a very rainy driveway.
Right. But I mean, like, he also has his computer, like, right on top of a garbage can, right in front of where his net is, which is very questionable.
He's just making sure, you know, he's got a good visual on his swing, you know?
You could put that... Oh, my God.
Let's move on before Sean has an aneurysm. What else we got here, guys?
Oh, man. Well, I posted the next one. I forget what it is. It was, this was... This one's called the Urban Elf Earbuds Headphones. Elegant elf ears designed for ultra-soft corded earphones, perfect sound quality, very adorable cosplay, headset stripe costume accessories. And basically what it is a pair of headphones that look like elf ears.
Perfect.
Tyler,
when you're cosplaying as your favorite D&D character, and all the haters are hating on you, and you say, whatever, I've listened to my favorite mix. I'm done with you.
Get the elf away from me. I'm in the zone right now.
Tacos fine out here. That's right. That is exactly what that inside joke would be.
I love the object itself is weird looking. What's really bizarre is the third photo, where because of the way these earbuds are designed, they have those little plastic cuppy things that you have to put over them for like different sizes. And I'm just imagining the visual of somebody frustratedly like losing one of those little plastic nubbin things to their elf earbuds, like on a bus somewhere. Because we've all been there. You were stupid and you bought a pair of those earbuds with the stupid little rubber things because you thought it was going to be different this time, and then you lose one of the ones that fits your ear and you're so pissed, and then all of a sudden you're just waving your elf earbuds around in pure rage on the subway because you lost one of your little plastic thingies, and now these are completely worthless.
Oh, they've always been worthless, son.
How are the reviews, Sean? What are people saying about this?
Yeah, let's see. I already moved on. Let's see. What are the reviews? What do people say? 4 out of 5 stars. 3.9 out of 5. They've got 122 reviews. 52% 5, 21% 4, 12% 1. Those are the top categories.
They got a really nice sound quality.
Very elfin earphonesy. I mean, I don't know what is there to review about them. Like, they look cool. Tend to fall off. Don't fit very well. I wouldn't worry about that.
Well, then that's bad. Then that's a bad look.
I feel like
you can't have your elf ears falling off in the middle of your
10-mile run.
Yeah, okay, valid.
Your cosplay walk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is just too much for me.
All right, let's move on.
Hey everyone. Sean posted his stupid thing about pantyhose with the schlong hanging out, and so in that same category, I found these very ugly fanny packs that have not pretty bellies on them. There's not only is there boy ones, but there's girl ones too.
For the record, there are some that have like 6-pack abs on them.
Oh, well, there you go. So there's good, there's bad abs. You know, there's a.
So the idea of these is that they're fanny packs, but you wear them in the front so it looks like you have a big stomach. For people who need a word picture, there will be links in the show notes as well.
And they're not but they're not but they're bellies. They have like belly buttons, and they're like skin tone. They're like flesh tone.
And hairy.
And some of them are like disgustingly hairy.
I think obviously they're probably just JPEGs, but wouldn't it then be even worse if they somehow replicated flesh and skin?
And had fake hair.
And hair, yeah. I'd be like, I'm gonna go throw up now. That'd be great.
That sounds like a Jeffrey Dahmer kind of thing.
I don't think I would even get this for someone as a joke.
I wouldn't even buy this at all.
That's disgustingly weird.
Looking for a running waist pack? Actually, yes. Show me what you got. See, I don't know why I'm so interested in this, but you know what? I do wear what is quintessentially a fanny pack when I run. Judge my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Acoutrements Inflatable Evil Unicorn Horn for cats. This is
What makes it evil?
It's like a unicorn horn, but it's black. So basically, it's a cone of rubber that you blow up, and it looks kind of like a horn, and you strap it around your cat. And the image is the packaging for this thing. It's a black cat with this thing strapped to its head, and it says, Inflatable Evil Unicorn Horn for cats. Cats love it. I want them to find me one cat that loves this.
I think
just one.
I honestly think that if you owned a cat and you knew the humor in saying that cats love it, you would know that there is no way that any cat alive would want to have a horn put on top of their head. I don't know why. Why is this one evil? That's what I want to know.
Oh, so it's the same as their best-selling vinyl 5.5-inch long unicorn horn, which is probably not black, with a 4-point elastic strap system to hold it on Tabby's noggin except the horn is as black as your kitty's soul.
And why does that have to be on a black cat? My cat's really nice. They're not evil. They're great. They're fantastic. I like the little wizard hat a little better, though.
Yeah, the cat wizard hat is much better. So, yeah, what do customers buy after viewing this item? The regular inflatable unicorn horn, which is in fact white. The inflatable wizard hat for cats, accoutrement yodeling pickle, and the Think Geek easy open canned unicorn meat, excellent source of sparkles, magic in every bite, 5.5 ounce stuffed plush toy.
Hey, Taylor, I thought we were trying to give our listeners a good gift for their holiday season, like something that their family members would really like to get.
Hey, man, the reviews on the inflatable cat horn are pretty decent. I mean, 3.6 out of 5 stars. The first review is 5 stars. It says, pissed off the cat, but funny.
Cats. Poor cats.
Yeah, whoever you are out there, if you bought this for your cat, I'm sorry. You're a bad cat owner. You lose. You lose at owning a cat.
Poor cats.
Oh, this person said 1 star. Crap. 3 stars. Does not fit all cats.
What do you have, a tiger?
3 stars. Looks hilarious on my cat. 5 stars. I love it.
What do you think it's gonna change your life? That's what I mean. Like, what do you? If you get this and it's 5 stars, what do you think it's gonna change your cat's life? Like, your cat's gonna have like 100 friends now and like play the piano?
No, it's an evil horn. Obviously, it's gonna like rob banks and go Bonnie and Clyde on this situation. So, this week in Internet Garbage, we have a piece of Internet Garbage that went rogue and became part of the real world and then became a piece of Internet Garbage all over again. Sean, what happened here?
This week the Navy admitted that there was a pilot that drew a phallic image in the sky with a plane.
And it wouldn't have been like that big of a thing if it had just happened. But the fact that the Navy put out a press release and said that this happened, it just made it right for the memeing.
They probably had to.
The memes were so good. I mean, I saw a lot of really, really great memes about this Navy incident this week. I especially appreciated a lot of people who were posting, like, American Vandal Season 2 Navy Edition, which, if you're not familiar, American Vandal is the Netflix parody of Making a Murderer, which is all about kids who draw dicks in high schools and, like, trying to figure out who's drawing all the dicks on the bathroom stall.
Who is this? What is this on?
It's on Netflix. It's like a mockumentary series.
But didn't they make Making a Murderer?
Yes, they did. That's the best part.
Okay. Oh, all right.
I've also seen a lot of really great photoshops of, like, the Leonardo da Vinci painting that sold for $450 million this week. Except
oh my god.
The dick in the sky is photoshopped in where the painting is supposed to be.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's been right for the meme. I don't feel like this meme is going to last very long. Maybe a couple of weeks. But it's going to be a good one while we have it. Alright, y'all. Well, it's time to finish the show like we tend to do with some shameless plugs from the panel. Tyler Reed, if people find some weird, dumb garbage on Amazon, where can they send that to you?
Hey everyone, this episode's going live after Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving hasn't happened yet, so I hope you really enjoyed your turkey and your American colonialism. But that being said, you can find my design and illustration work at tylerdreed.com, and you can follow me on the socials as TDR Design on Instagram and Twitter.
Sean, if people have advice for you on what brand of male pantyhose to buy, where can they send that to you?
They can find me at sevans8910. I don't really need that advice, but You can leave a nice review on Amazon. I'm sure that everybody will get other good advice out of it, you know.
Make sure you gotta buy it to verify that purchase.
Give back to the community. That's all we're saying.
I mean, people probably want to know if you're going to drop like $20 on a pair of men's pantyhose, you probably do have an interest in knowing whether or not they fit well.
That's fair. It's all about the sizing. Well, if you find some garbage on the internet and you want to talk about it, you can tweet me at TC Olmstead. You can also like and follow the show. We are at Dudes Brunch. And if you really like what we do around here, please leave a review on iTunes, but maybe don't mention this specific episode. Probably not a great place for new people to start. And we'll see you all next week for another episode of Dudes Brunch.
Oh, these are gross.
They are. I don't like them.
Oh, these are so gross.
They're very upsetting to me. That's why I don't want to talk about them. I just want to have a giggle about it.
You can't post it and not talk about it.
Hey, everyone.